This is English Glow Up, where your English gets better every day.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel, English Glow Up. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to English Glow Up because this channel is a safe place where we grow together, learn together, and slowly become more confident in English, without stress, without pressure, and without fear. Take a deep breath for a moment. You don't need to rush. You don't need to understand everything perfectly. Just relax and listen. Today I want to talk about something very real, something very deep, something that touches so many people, even people who never talk about it. You understand English. You really do. You understand YouTube videos. You understand movies. You understand teachers. You understand podcasts. You understand comments. You understand conversations when other people are talking. But when it's your turn to speak, something changes. Your mind suddenly feels empty. Your thoughts disappear. Your heart beats faster. Your mouth feels heavy. You start doubting yourself. And sometimes you think, why can't I speak? I understand everything, so why can't I say anything? What's wrong with me? Am I stupid? Am I bad at English? Let me say this very clearly, very slowly, and very kindly. There is nothing wrong with you. Nothing at all. What you are experiencing is extremely common. Millions of people around the world feel exactly the same way. You are not broken. You are not slow. You are not bad at languages. You are simply human. Let's slow everything down and talk about this in a gentle way, like two friends talking late at night. Understanding a language and speaking a language are two different skills. They are connected, yes, but they're not the same. You can understand much more than you can speak, and that is normal. Think about how babies learn language. Before they say their first word, they listen for a long time. Months. Sometimes more than a year. They listen to voices, tones, emotions, rhythm. They understand far more than they can express. Adults are the same, but we forget that. We expect ourselves to be perfect quickly. We forget that language takes time. Most of you learned English by listening and watching. You watched YouTube videos. You watched movies and series. You listened to teachers. You listened to songs. You read subtitles. You read posts. You scrolled social media. All of that trained your understanding. That means something important. Your brain already knows English more than you think. Understanding English is not easy. It's a big achievement. Many people never reach this level. But speaking is different. Speaking needs movement. Speaking needs action. Speaking needs courage. Speaking needs repetition. And many learners don't get enough safe space to practice speaking. Let's talk about fear for a moment, because fear plays a huge role here. Many people are afraid of making mistakes. Afraid of saying the wrong word. Afraid of bad grammar. Afraid of pronunciation. Afraid of their accent. Afraid of sounding stupid. Afraid of being judged. So instead of speaking, they stay silent. They say to themselves, I'll speak when my English is better. I'll speak when I know more vocabulary. I'll speak when I'm confident. But here's something very important, please listen carefully. Confidence does not come before speaking. Confidence comes because you speak. You don't wake up one day suddenly confident. Confidence grows slowly, through action, through small attempts, through small risks. Even native speakers make mistakes. They forget words. They repeat themselves. They change sentences in the middle. They say things wrong and correct themselves. And nobody thinks they are stupid. Communication is not about being perfect. It's about being understood. Now let's talk about another big reason speaking feels hard: translation. Many learners translate everything in their head. They think in their native language first. Then they try to translate it into English. Then they try to say it. This takes time. A lot of time. And while you are translating, the conversation keeps going. People move on. You feel pressure. You feel slow. You feel stressed. Your brain is doing too much work at the same time. That's why speaking feels exhausting. That's why you feel tired after trying to talk. That's why your mind feels blocked. Translation is normal at the beginning. It's okay. But staying in translation forever makes speaking very hard. Now let me say something honestly. Many people don't actually practice speaking. They study grammar. They watch lessons. They read. They listen. But speaking? Almost never. Not because they are lazy, but because speaking feels scary, vulnerable, uncomfortable. Speaking means making mistakes in real time. But speaking is a skill. And like every skill, it only improves when you use it. You can't learn to swim by watching swimming videos. You can't learn to play piano by reading about music. And you can't learn to speak by only listening. You have to use your voice. Now here's something very important and very freeing. You do not need another person to start speaking. You don't need a teacher. You don't need a partner. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need confidence. You can start alone. Talking to yourself in English is one of the most powerful things you can do. Yes, talking to yourself. You can talk when you're alone in your room, when you're walking, when you're cooking, when you're cleaning, when you're lying in bed. You can say very simple things. I'm tired today. I don't feel motivated. I'm making food. I'm watching a video. I want to improve my English. I feel happy. I feel bored. I feel nervous. These sentences may look small, but they are powerful. When you talk to yourself, there is no pressure, no judgment, no embarrassment, no fear. Your brain feels safe. And when your brain feels safe, learning becomes easier. At first, you might feel strange or silly. That's completely normal. Everyone feels that way at the beginning. But slowly, it becomes natural. Another important thing, stop trying to sound advanced. You don't need big words. You don't need difficult grammar. You don't need fancy sentences. Simple English is strong English. Native speakers use simple English all the time. You don't need to say, I would like to express my dissatisfaction regarding this situation. You can say, I don't like this. That's real English. Clear English is better than perfect English. You can communicate a lot with simple words. Another powerful habit is copying real English. Choose a short video, a podcast, a short clip. Listen to one sentence. Pause it. Repeat it out loud. Try to copy the sound. Try to copy the rhythm. Try to copy the emotion. You don't need to understand every word. Just repeat. This helps your mouth, ears, and brain work together. At first, you may not like your voice. That's normal. Almost everyone feels uncomfortable hearing themselves. But with time, it becomes easier. Another gentle habit is thinking in English little by little. You don't need full conversations in your head. Just small thoughts. Name what you see. Name what you feel. Name what you do. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm bored. I'm happy. I like this song. I need to study. These small habits slowly change how your brain works. Over time, English comes faster, more naturally, with less translation. Now let's talk about something emotional. Many learners are very hard on themselves. They compare themselves to others. They think everyone else is better. They feel behind. But you don't see other people's struggles. You only see their results. Everyone's journey is different. You are not late. You are not slow. You are not failing. You are learning. Learning a language takes time. It takes patience. It takes kindness toward yourself. Some days you'll feel motivated. Some days you'll feel tired. Some days you'll feel stuck. That's normal. Progress is not a straight line. Even one sentence a day is progress. Even 1 minute of speaking is progress. Your accent is okay. Your mistakes are okay. Your level is okay. Your voice deserves to be heard. You do not need to be perfect to speak. You just need to start. That's why this channel exists, to support you, to encourage you, to remind you that you are capable. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for trying. Thank you for not giving up on yourself. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, English Glow Up, so we can continue this journey together, learning, growing, and becoming more confident in English, step by step, day by day. I'll see you in the next video.